doing this hike, the Dales Highway. It goes from Saltaire to Appleby in West.
True.
We don't know whether we can make it. Oh, down the tent. Oh. Oh, I did get out in the night for a wee.
Where did you get though?
Yeah, you could see all the stars and everything. Oh, get the kettle on. Who can get me clean pants and clean socks and clean top? But the shorts I've had on all week, so... Can you hear that cuckoo?
Yes, I heard him a few times this morning.
Right, clean socks on. Clean top. Ah! Oh, aching back. Well, the last day now for us, isn't it?
Yep.
We've been really lucky with the
We've had a
weather.
lovely week together, Dave.
Yeah,
Haven't we?
definitely, yeah, it's fantastic.
Love it, mate. Love being with you.
Thank you very much, Dad. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
I look on you not only as a son but as a best friend.
Ah, cheers, cheers. Well, the weather's made the walk, really.
The weather's made it, yeah.
Dry enough to
Miserable,
sit out.
cold
And...
weather, rain. It wouldn't have been half as nice, would it?
No.
I think my eyesight slows me down as well on the rocky when it's stoning, because I've got to be careful where I put my feet.
Yeah.
I don't want to go fall over.
No. How old are you?
I am not saying, David.
Don't worry, I'll tell them.
No, you won't.
Of course, Dad's 83. I'm too old. Most people would say, bloody hell, you managed that at your age. Well, I suppose better get the tent packed up now. Anyway, so we'll continue along the alternative route, eventually coming to this little lane where we shall continue on the lane down into Ravensden Dale, and we're going to treat ourselves to a nice meal at the Black Swan there, and my wife Helen has kindly come in to pick us up, but unfortunately I've got to drive home. I was going to have a few more pints of beer, but she said, you've been drinking beer all week, you don't need any more. So there you go, I've been told. Right, we're all packed up, and as they say, leave no trace.
That's it.
Look, we haven't left the thing. We've put the little stones that we used to hold this cooking stove, we've put that back in the river where we got them from. So, yeah, my dad, right, so that's it. Off we go. Off we go. Yes, off we jolly well go. We're gaining a bit of height again now and the view's opening out. Morning guys. It's a great track along here. Yeah, it's quite a big farm here. There's quite a few empty houses, although it's still a working farm. We were just saying at one time it must have been a, you know, a lot of people lived here as a busy farming community, and probably the reason they're not holiday cottages is the access is very poor. We were just looking at the size of the windows on that house over there. It must be a very old house. They're really tiny windows. Anyway, onwards. Straight on up this track.
You sure?
No. Not sure.
You want to check it out? It's not marked at all, I don't know. But when we come through the farm, there's solid buildings down that way, isn't there?
So we were slightly confused at Nanthwaite Farm after we'd crossed the ford, because there's a crossroads of tracks. It's not entirely clear because there's all the markings are worn off the arrows and everything, and we couldn't quite decipher which way to go without a magnifying glass by looking at the guidebook, but this is where your sat-nav phone comes in handy, and I use the Ordnance Survey app. It's £20 a year, and we switch that on and we can clearly see which path we're on, so we can be sure we're taking the right route. There you go, very handy.
It's not walked, but looking at
It's a path, like Dad said, it's a path that's not walked much at all, so we wanted to check that out. Right, on y va. Hello. Hello, Lammy. Come on then. Come on. Hello. Come on. So we think we're at the Isle of Man TT, stood up here watching the road down there, and we can hear some bikes coming.
Lots of motorbikes today. Not much of a path up here.
Some more old farm buildings here. This is a funny little shed, this one. Quite a big place. How things have changed. That looks like a barn there. This one was the house. Hello? Anybody home? Yeah, make you jump if there was. Here comes that. I've got some grit in my shoe. I'm going to have to sit down and get it out. Oh. Sit in the porch. I wonder how many people are sat in here all them years ago. Sitting in here, getting your boots off.
How do you walk to live here?
I know, it's a bit remote, isn't it?
There's not all that fucking pathway come up. There must be a better track that way.
They probably hardly ever went anywhere.
Yeah, they had to go and get
Once
the
a
goods.
week to the market.
Watch all the food.
Camera, Dad, look.
I'm watching it. Put it on then.
Yeah.
Right, no roof on there anyway, is there?
No, well, just about, but I've got some grit in my boot.
Right. This is the place I'd like to live.
Ah! You mean instead of on the modern housing estate?
Look down to bloody Aldi.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Good old sycamore tree there. Well, that's one of the worst bits up there, I think.
Yeah, yes. Whew. Most people that do the Bales Highway must go over the tops. There's not many people come along here, is there?
No.
And that other section was a good bridle path that's used by a lot of people, mountain bikers,
Well,
more accessible.
You go over the hill, George, from Sedberg, don't you? You don't come along that track door where we come.
No.
You go from the town.
Right, yeah. Nice view along the track through that window, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The door there.
Yeah. Yeah, would have been a door there, probably a door here as well. Hey, it looks like that's about to collapse up there, look, oh my god. Look at that. Like the whole thing looks like it's going to crack. That stone's cracked, look at that.
Yeah, it's wedged in on the other one.
Oh! It'll probably come down on us. Right, do you think we'd better get on our way? We're not moving in, we're ready to go. Go on then.
We're going to put a price in for it later.
Yeah, yeah. Not bad, is it?
No.
This must have been a busy track at one time because there are just so many of these derelict houses along here, empty farms, one after the other every quarter mile. That's a big place. A lovely old trailer there. The farmer where I keep my bees on the farm, he restored one of those recently like that. All new wood and everything. Another bluebell wood up here. Here comes Dad. His knees hurting a bit this morning. We'll be on the road soon, might be a bit easier. Oh, steady on. Now we've just had our last lunch break of the whole trip, and before we get into Ravenstone, and we've just come through Adamthwaite Farm, where we had a nice chat with the farmer and his son about how little sheep's wool's worth these days and how much it was worth in the 1950s, and grant subsidies for farmers, and he was well into it. We just about escaped with our lives. Anyway, he had a nice Land Rover in the shed, an old one.
Yeah. Nearly offered him twice for that one. And
also he had one of them banana bunch vehicles. You know, la 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 la. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
Is that a kids program?
Kids program in the 70s when they were. The opening shots was them going along the beach in these 4-wheel drive buggies, and they had an old double-decker bus or something. Yeah. Right, last few miles. We better get there before Helen does, or we'll be. She'll be phoning up. And we'll be saying, "Oh yeah, come along this dead-end tarmac road and give us a lift for the last few miles." And that'll be cheating, wouldn't it? That's almost the last view from behind us of that part of the Yorkshire, because over this little crest coming up, and it'll be a different view altogether, entering some different terrain. Not that we will be, our walk's over in a few miles at Ravenstone, but I do feel like carrying on. I wish I was retired. I fancy just keep going, you know. Land's End to John O'Groats. Oh, got a lot more work to do yet. 6 more years. Nearly at the top here. There's a different view, and I'm not completely familiar with yeah, I think I can just about see the A66 traffic ahead, right in the distance, but that's obviously the Pennines and possibly Crossfell to the left in the far distance. I've never been up. I did the Pennine Way, but I missed that bit out because of high winds that day, so I missed it out. Anyway, I can see this road winding away over there. That's a long way. I wonder if we've got to go all the way over there, or whether it bends round to the left, or not quite sure. Here we are approaching Ravenstone now, nearly the end of our walk. Been a bit of a tarmac road walk this last bit, but not too bad. The weather's changing a bit now from what we've had during the week as well. You can tell it's like a completely different landscape here, different style of houses, and to what it was in the Dales. And
today.
right, Dad, we've done the walk, haven't we? We had a fantastic week.
Yeah, it's been great.
We've arrived here in Ravenstone Dale.
Now ready for a beer.
Yeah.
Something to eat.
I'm waiting for Helen to come and pick us up.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
So tell me then, how far have you walked?
Well, we think we've walked about 82 miles. We haven't done the whole route because we've missed off the last day from Ravenstone Dale to Appleby in Westmoreland.
And how's it been? What's the weather been like?
Well, it's raining now and we've been extremely lucky. How many times can you go on a week's walking holiday and every day you can put the tent up and lay in the grass and it's not wet? The sun's shone every single day. It's been gorgeous.